God really care about what we watch or listen to?
Yeah, I just watch what is fun for me. Yeah, there's no limits.
We were responsible for a lot of vulgarity in music. We got arrested for obscene concerts. And the first rap group actually to go to Supreme Court. And we won on freedom of speech and censorship and all of that.
I don't know what the First Amendment is.
Now, we talked about how images on the screen and music manipulate our emotions, but let's go there. Do these things really influence us when it comes to sex?
I have had sex. I guess the media had some role in it. They make it seem like sex is always good, but it's not always good.
All they see on the screen is the moment of passion and the moment of, enjoying themselves or whatever. And they don't see the consequences and the guilt that follows weeks afterwards and maybe even the pregnancy.
1 out of every 5 teenagers reports that while being on the web, either doing homework or research or checking their emails, you're accidentally stumbling upon pornographic images that are popping up.
I see a lot of dirty stuff on the net. It just pops up. Always pops up in email.
Like, I'm checking my email, there's like 3 flyers for porno.
And you're the ones that aren't even trying to find that information.
What once was a shock doesn't even faze us anymore. And over time, as our conscience becomes seared, we even begin to applaud the very sins that nailed Jesus Christ to the cross. A year after the tragic shootings at Columbine High School, Greg Barnes, another Columbine student and basketball star, committed suicide to the tune of Adam's Song by Blink-182. And then there's Lucas Salmon.
I grew up in the church.
We're not here to bash your favorite band, movies, videos, or video games.
Violent video games, slasher films, music that's preoccupied with sex, and dark forms of occult, that sort of thing. If, on the other hand, we feed our spirit man with on-fire believers and we avoid that entertainment, that nature is going to grow.
Ted, it is about 2:30 in the afternoon. You are scheduled to be executed tomorrow morning at 7 o'clock if you don't receive another stay.
What scares and appalls me, Dr. Dobson, is when I see what's on cable TV. I mean, some of the violence in the movies that come into homes today with stuff that they wouldn't show in X-rated adult theaters 30 years ago. Particularly as it gets into the home to children who may be unattended or unaware that they may be a Ted Bundy who has that vulnerability to that predisposition to be influenced by that kind of behavior, by that kind of movie, that kind of violence. But I'll tell you, there are lots of other kids playing in streets around this country today who are going to be dead.
I mean, we've finally gotten to the point in like the human mind where nothing is really entertaining anymore.